Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bruce Campbell. I play Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead. You're listening to the DVD commentary for Season 2, Episode 10. We have some special guests, including Mr. Rob Tappert.
Hello, Bruce. Thank you for that.
How are you, Mr. Executive Producer? I believe we also have another producer-director. Mr. Rick Jacobson is in the house.
Hello. Thank you very much.
How are you doing, Rick? This is your big final episode. Very excited. Dana, Ray, you there?
What's up, Hefe? No, that's
Do it.
Dana. No,
Let's do this.
Ray isn't here at the moment, but Dana is. And we also have
Lucy
Goosey.
playing dual rubies.
Wooby, angry schizoid.
This is the finale of Season 2.
You'll never get the Necronomicon. Poindexter, you get your ass over here.
Picking up where we left off.
Yep, Nobody's still
Still a weasel.
thinking he's doing right. I love this, Bruce.
Well, because, that normally in those action scenes and everything's going bad, the temptation is to go, he just left with the book! And so it was just a chance to go, well, what if we completely underplayed it? Like it's so bad you can't even react to it.
Yeah, it's great. So
Okay.
more Ted hijinks.
Oh, God. All right. Whose sick brain did the next part come out of?
Hey?
With the Henrietta, and you know what I'm talking about, with the memories. Whose sick, twisted brain?
That was actually scripted, except scripted. Well, we'll talk about when it comes up. It was originally just a motorboat.
Wait,
A
can
motorboat.
people see
A
Ruby?
motorboat.
If you go back, you can see Ruby in the rearview mirror,
the
but
rearview mirror.
nobody clocks it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
she's there.
that
She's
is
in
awesome.
the rearview mirror.
I personally love these Easter eggs that they are very hard to find. Yeah, why didn't you think of that before, Ash? You have a chainsaw.
Why don't you just shut your face and stick with your own character?
He would have, but he got.
But he
sidetracked
needed
with
the
I
his-
was
joke of he
preoccupied.
just-
There's a lot of other stuff going on, if you'll recall.
Whatever.
Look, this little moment right here was, as you kind of do sometimes with this show, sometimes you just shoot A/B versions. This was one that, it wasn't a scripted thing. I was just like, well, Sarah's here. Let's cover her in blood and have her kind of do a classic Evil Dead peek out of the cellar.
What's going on here? Whoopsie.
I can't believe he's instantly forgotten the girl is underneath.
Of course he would.
Let's chat.
Different about you.
What's different about you?
Did you change your hair? It's like a callback to the finale of one where he's like, "Did you lose weight?"
Now, Lucy,
Yeah.
what is the how close is that wig to your actual hair color?
Who can remember, Bruce?
Oh, of course you
I'm a bit
can.
browner than that.
But the great Xena character, of course, that was a fictitious hair color, where you're actually probably closer to
I'm
The
closer
blonde
to
Ruby.
mouse. My hair is mousy.
I love 80s Ruby with them shoulder pads and
yeah.
that
She's got the
tight hair.
pads, doesn't she?
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun with Bruce and Ted
like a
doing a little
Stooges.
Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is how they
This
carry
moment.
on
This
all
moment.
the time.
Yeah, so this is so in the script it was originally just like a motorboat, and then it was actually Bruce. Bruce was the one saying, "Why don't I just latch on?" And-
Make Ash, latch on.
Oh,
It's
God.
teat time.
Oh, God.
And the fact that Henrietta likes it too, that's what kills me. That's bad.
Uh-oh.
I love the fact that he's stuck.
Richard
It's very
Pine.
disturbing that he's
God,
stuck.
It's
Yeah.
so creepy.
Good call back here, Rick. The old projector, dripping blood.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and of course this leads right into kind of classic Henrietta that everyone
Right.
knows. So we're kind of getting into the Evil Dead timeline here, but now things
Right.
are changing. So look, I enjoy dealing with the time travel stuff only because I think it's fun to mix things up, and
Right.
now we're kind of altering this timeline's events. That's fun.
I saw in the behind the scenes after the episode aired of how this was filmed, and it was like a puppet. The neck, is that how they did it with a camera on it?
Yeah, but don't try and punch that face. It's made out of bone. I punched it once and broke a knuckle. I swear to God. Those guys don't dick around when they make those things.
No,
No, not at all.
but it looked very complicated, like
A
everything
little
else.
a little raw moment there.
WWE, yeah, baby.
Yeah. And then, of course, this is always good.
You got to finish it. You got to finish the
Yeah.
job.
I got to do one of the blood that one on
Oh,
Bruce
did you?
there.
I could
That
tell.
was
You
me.
know how I could tell, Rick? Because it's the first time he's been that covered. And so I could tell
Yeah.
it was by you, Rick. Just
It
going
hit,
for it.
I hit him.
Yes, you did.
You.
That was Rick.
Now-
Rick goes, just say fuck you when you're done
Well,
with it. Ash hasn't
remember
said
Bruce,
that in a long
was
time.
I
Fuck
actually went
you.
to Bruce. I went to you and I said, "What should he say here?" And you were just like, "I don't know." And we were just both blank. And it was just like, what if it's just I mean, it's
Just
because it's
fuck
actually
you.
kind of un-Ash-like. It's just fuck
Right.
you. He's just tired. He's done. He doesn't have anything fancy to say.
No, he's out. He's got nothing.
Bad must have really rung my bell good, because I'm seeing 2 rubies right now.
One too many. Wait, this is your opportunity to choose a new life.
Oh, what?
This was always, anytime you do these things, it's always challenging because Lucy's obviously got to play both sides of it. And
Yeah. Yep.
And we got to work with this actress who has to kind of emulate what she's going to do. And so there's a lot of kind of double-handed work going on.
Yeah, that girl was lovely. I can't remember her
She was
name, but she was
great.
wonderful.
Yeah.
The line, is it a threesome? Because technically you're still the same person.
We see where Ash's priorities are. That's what's
Exactly.
important here.
You kill my babies, but you don't have to.
Oh, but Good Ruby
Oh,
has
look, Good
come
Ruby's
such a
so
long
boring.
way.
No.
Good Ruby has come such a
Get
long
rid
way.
of her.
Finally, we trust
Sick
her.
of her.
And now we got this other one.
Sick of her.
You're so-
I smell bullshit.
But look, this I always thought was a fun way to now get back to an evil Ruby. I thought it was a
Yeah,
fun,
that's right.
yeah.
fun way to reset the clock on her.
Yeah,
That's right.
baby.
Sweet. She still got it.
She won't be down long. I'll do what I can, but I want you to get out of here.
And just leave you here alone to die? I don't think so, no.
It all builds up. This whole scene just builds up to the fake death. That's what cracks me up. It's a
Yes,
long, drawn-out
yes.
scene, and then she's not really dead.
It's $200.
That $20 joke, it's been with Sam and Bruce since before they were
$20,
born,
that's right.
probably. Every single scene, every joke is about.
Now there's more seasons coming.
Even though you unleashed evil on the world, you didn't get my way while I cleaned it up, so I guess you're an okay half demon, half person.
Oh, this is sad. Here we go.
See, they finally have a nice moment.
I'm not dead.
It's just so Evil Dead to do that.
It is.
You know what to do. And you go and forge that path, all right?
That was, a kind of a nice thing to set Kelly on a.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
On a
we
path.
bonded this whole season, Kelly and Ruby.
Go be a big girl, Kelly.
Go be a big
I'm gonna
girl.
kick your 80s ass. And then we just leave her to die. Bye.
Laters.
Oh, more running in the woods. Those damn woods.
No, hobbling in the woods.
Oh, is this when you had ripped your hamstring or something?
Oh, yeah, Mr.
No.
Hammy was in shreds by this point.
What the deuce is going on?
What the deuce?
This is fun. These are great little story bits, too, because, it just, it's such a thrill to be able to, have your appendages. And even as an actor, it was thrilling to have that hand back. It wasn't just a character. There was no acting here at all. I can use both hands.
And the music, Joe LaDuca's so good with that perfect cinematic music for that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the angels come out.
Yes.
Yeah. Get to that car, old man. It worked, see?
Oh, we're so happy.
I don't know why Kelly was complaining. It worked.
Now, is this where Pablo wanted to be naked? No.
No.
No. Well, Ray wanted to be naked the whole season because, first of all, look at that body. I hope we put his body in its own credit sequence because Ray worked so hard. He'd get up at like 3 a.m., go work out, do a full day of shooting, which I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty exhausted afterwards. Would go back, go to the gym. Look at that body. Pablo was rocking. So yes, he wanted to be naked. But that'll be the real moment was later.
This year, he's going to wear a skidoo suit the entire season.
Nice.
Back to the Shemps.
Back to Shemps, man. It clears the head.
She didn't make it, man.
Carbonation does it every time.
How many cans did they actually make of that, do you think? Because you had to crush
Oh no,
a ton of them
they have
all
cases
season.
of this stuff, and what's really great about it, this is where the New Zealand crews just take it to the next level. It's frickin' carbonated, and when you crack it, it cracks like a beer, and it's like it's full of soda water, so you can actually drink it and burp it like a beer.
Well, you'll never really be like me because I'm a legal citizen, but you did help save the world.
I hate to be a buzzkill.
Here's what I love about the fakery too, because there's a screen projecting on the front windshield, the side windows, the back windows, and there's usually 2 angles at the same time, right, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than one, so you can really capitalize on it. And once we figured all this fake driving stuff out, man, there's nothing better. There's nothing better. Because you
Staying
can
in it-
concentrate
staying
on
in
the
the
scene,
stage.
not like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm going to run out of road in 20 feet.
Right. That the key is really the reflection in the glass.
Yes, in the
You know,
foreground.
it's the foreground, yeah.
Oh, what?
Aw.
My
Oh,
favorite.
that Bill.
Bill.
Jeez,
Bill.
Oh,
This
God,
is,
it makes
this
me
is
laugh.
Bruce. Yeah, this is Bruce's.
That was amazing.
Just the ongoing
That was
joke.
amazing, him ripping his face off like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice good, and then of course this.
Oh, no. No.
I never
Whoopsie.
saw that.
Oh. No.
Ball's just laughing.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Uh-oh.
Guess everything's okay
That was a
now.
rockin' cut
That
sequence.
was just a nap.
That was.
Kelly.
It was a fun kind of turn because you kind of think the gang's made it, you know.
Yeah, where
And
everything's
then,
okay, maybe.
Hey, no,
then just-
Pablo's back. Oh,
Huh.
now he's not. Oh, this
Uh-oh, he's
again.
back, all right.
Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, no, not the
Wrong.
sack. Ugh.
That once upon a time was actually going to be Ruby giving birth. And,
That's
and
right.
Out of her
for-
mouth?
I was so
Out of
happy
her
not to have to
mouth,
do
like,
that.
like Pablo?
No,
No,
it's
just giving
like
birth.
natural birth style.
Oh,
and
God.
for obvious reasons, it was just kind of like, yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
let's just turn it into the book.
Which
Well, that
is
makes sense because
so much more
Pablo had to
bizarre.
give it
Yeah, it just kinda
out of his mouth
echoes-
when he was, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob, the
echoes
great
that.
Joel Toback goes way back, doesn't he?
Oh, Joel Toolbeck.
He does. You know what? He
Is
goes back
Strife
to
or
yeah,
play
Strife.
Strife?
He was also a regular in Young Hercules with Ryan Gosling and Dino Gorman. So yes, he goes back to the Herc and Xena days, and he was in Cleopatra 2525 as
Yeah, the guy, he
precursor-
was all over those shows in the past.
Small,
so it's really
Pompey
nice to
and
see him
Spartacus.
again. And he's such a great, understated actor. And, you know, he does creepy really well.
He does.
It's a
does creepy
skill.
really
It's a
well.
And
skill. Some actors
maniacal,
can't
like,
do creepy.
the way he smiles, he enjoys it, and I think that is also very Evil Dead. It started with the Deadites just enjoying torturing the humans, and I think he does that so well, but in human form.
Yeah, Joel's one of those actors, you know, New Zealand actors that we actually kind of keep in the wings
He's
for
family,
just that
yeah.
right part.
yeah, him and
And,
Stephen Lovett, both family.
Him and
really.
Stephen Lovett. Yep.
And I really like the meatloaf look.
Heard it all before, pal. That's all.
Now, this scene we had a lot of discussions about, Rick, I know, and Rob, was, you know, when you fight a guy who has all these special powers, it can be very frustrating because he can just hold up his hand, hit you with lightning bolts, and you fly through a wall. And this was a chance to go, I'll fight you, but no powers. And so there was something that I think we consciously did to try and make it like, let's not have a superhero fight. These are just two guys going at it old school style, and then of course, you know, Ball with his old tricks. But it was fun to make it into that type of a
Bruce,
fight.
it's not quite that simple. It was Rick and I sitting at a lunch table, and Bruce going, "I want to fight a mano," and then you go back to your trailer, and Rick and I are sitting there, go, "Well, how's that going to work exactly?" You know, Bruce wants to do it, so we'll do it, but I'm not certain how that's going to work. Anyways, it worked a great treat, Bruce.
Just so that it was different, you know what I mean? Because
Yes, it
there's
was.
plenty of fights like Batman versus Superman, throwing guys through buildings, but at least this could be personal, and then nice character flaw that, you know, of course, Ball can't keep the terms of the deal because he's
What?
a
A
dick.
demon didn't keep the terms of the deal?
That's
Say it ain't
outrageous.
so.
But see, that was the thing that was kind of nice that it by him cheating and the way he acts, you know, it gave Ruby now something to play off of. You can kind of see in this scene, you know, the way like that look right there she's it's dawning on her that some of the stuff that good Ruby was telling her wasn't a lie, and it causes her to rethink her position. And so coming up, she essentially kind of turns the tables on Ball by, as she says, honor the deal.
Actually, it's Bill.
Yeah.
It's Bill.
Bill.
It's Ball.
That's what I like about Ash. He can't pronounce any of that crap. And he doesn't care.
Promise sealed with blood. There's no stronger bond.
By having a mano fight, it eventually gets to one of my favorite lines in the whole season, which was coming up. You fight like a girl, because that was a call out when my brother and I were young. We would get into fights, but we would always say, "No fighting like a girl. No fighting like a girl."
Right there, Bruce. Bam. That's the hammy. That was the hammy. That was the.
It was
move
one
that
of
you're-
various hammies. Yeah. And again, thank you, Show, for doing a
You
lot.
did quite a bit in this, though, Bruce.
Yeah, we were. I did what I could.
Look at them. Slaves to pride.
I cut out, after a great debate with Rick, a shot that he had put in there that was his art house shot of everything in slow motion with the feathers.
Yeah.
It was cool.
The John
I
Woo
love it.
shot.
It was too cool, but it was too arty.
They've shown us just how little they think we matter.
What are you doing?
I'm not gonna risk everything for a contest of egos. I'm gonna alter the deal.
I love the feathers.
Yeah, the feathers are great.
Look at that.
So,
It's like strangely
Witches of
beautiful.
Eastwick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pain train stopping in Billville.
Well, look, you're
The pain
always,
train.
especially like this, where it's just a fight scene. You're always looking for some kind of visual eye candy, and so the
It's a
feathers,
counterpoint.
the wind,
No, feathers
the
are
rain,
great.
Right.
I'll take it anytime.
And
we
then,
get it.
Rick, one of those camera angles was what we started to call like the fight cam.
Ah, nice.
Because I could like not move anymore. We just did a whole sequence of me just fighting the camera.
just fighting the camera.
I would
yeah.
just punch the camera.
Rick,
knew we
was
could
this
always
your
default
idea
to
to do
that.
this callback? That was
Yeah.
thank you,
This was
because that
Rick's
was
idea.
genius. I don't think that was definitely not in the script, and you just added that when I watched. I was like, oh
at
yes,
least
Rick,
tie
yes.
some kind of bow
So
on
these
that.
guys
Yeah.
fix so much in post. Yeah.
Yes.
Enrich everything.
The writer's room didn't track through a lot of things that got set up, and luckily Rick was able to pay a bunch of stuff off here.
Yes, thank you, Rick.
And then, of course, this is where Ball says he's had enough.
Chet,
Oh, no.
Teddy!
Piss off. Come
Hey.
on. Yeah.
falls for it every time.
That's like the Ramo cam.
Yeah.
Wait, the what?
Look at that sweater.
The Ramo cam?
Well, there's lots of names for these
Was that
things. It's
started
very
when your head went
technical.
up the cadaver's ass? Ramo cam?
Oh, you did let Cheryl kill me, so I guess you're not.
This is a goofy little callback to Army of Darkness
Oh, yeah.
with the coming up right here with all of the keys hitting Ash in the face. It's like absurd. But we laughed. We laughed our ass off when
Oh,
we
and
did it.
Ted, Ted understands every bit of this. Ted knows how to milk all of this crap all day long.
Well, we had to really torture. You guys really tortured Ted on his last day.
That's right. I think that was his last day.
Oh, he's.
Oh, here we go.
That's a great little callback, too.
Well, it's kind of fun because, we're clearly screwing up the timeline, yet
Yeah.
yet things are kind of still falling differently, but they're falling back into place.
That laugh of Ted's.
Oh,
Oh, here's trouble.
Ellen Sandweiss, back for more.
Do you really want to die?
I think this was the scene you
Yes.
injured yourself in there, Dana.
It was right when we, when they pull me up into the ceiling, and I'm going on the last day, like I'm about to get on a plane. It's okay
Oh.
though. It looks awesome. But then
And it's this close up here because we had you kind of up on a rostrum and you kind of were bending over a pipe, and as you were kind of flicking yourself around, you got a little over enthusiastic.
Well, I was trying to
And,
sell it because you were like,
and
come
you-
on.
and you did.
You know, I try to sell. I don't know how to half-ass it. But then
Well,
the
Rick
stuff
will
where I'm
do
like
that.
crying after this,
They'll
I'm really
crack on you.
crying. But it looks awesome.
People. That's a punk move.
I like that. That's a punk move, Ball.
Okay, so this moment, is this Ball or is this really Brock coming up? Someone tell me,
Did we
Go
fool
on,
you,
Rick. Explain this.
please.
Rick?
I leave it to the viewers.
Oh, we've gotten into so many fights about it.
I leave it to the viewers.
If the others were Bill, this would be Bill.
Yes, but, or did you actually like kill him? Is it really him? And Ash killed his father.
That's
and
the
he's about
essence
to
of
tell
Ball.
the
You
secret.
never know, do you?
The jury is still out between a lot of people. I'm just saying.
It's okay. You can torment them for a little bit.
Look, I think this is the sort of thing that is fun, just kind of left up for people to kind of come to their own conclusions. I, of course, have my own conclusion, but
That's what
What's
I
your
want to know,
conclusion,
Rick.
Rick?
That's what I
I'd
want to
save
know.
that for
Tell me.
myself.
Just
I
tell
save
me.
that
No
for
one is
myself.
listening. Tell me real quick. Can you just whistle?
I think it's great that that we got Lee back and kind of suggest again at this great secret he's been holding from Ash, and of course Ash doesn't.
Yeah, no way.
Doesn't.
Nice try, old man.
That's why I think it's
Tell
so
me another
cool. It's
one,
probably
Demon
him.
Lips.
Yeah.
We flipped on that.
I
I got
know.
stuck with Lee. We both fell in, and we bashed into the side of the sink there, and that thing fell over. But it
fell over.
Sort of looked like good carnage, so it sort of works for it.
Oh, it's waterboarding, and that's so
poor
horrible
Lee.
being down underwater like that.
I did not like dunking Lee Majors. I will
And
say
he
that.
did not like being
It gave me no
No,
pleasure
but-
to,
No, because
to
there's
hold
like
this very hardy
He
man.
didn't like it, but he
Have
did.
underwater.
you ever done that? Being nose up in a thing of
Yes.
water is fucking drowning somebody.
and
That's
there's other
why.
stuff in it too to make it look cool, like oil. We were trading notes.
Lee felt that for a few days after that. I
He
think.
did.
He did it, and it was really a good credit to him because he came down and essentially kind of came off the plane, and because that wasn't a scripted thing, and he just got chucked into the
Right.
water and.
Yeah, welcome back,
Wow.
Lee. Now we're gonna drown you.
And look, this whole thing
This was
itself
added.
this was
Yeah.
added. This was
let's
actually
do a chainsaw fight now.
Yeah.
It was me begging Rick because I had always wanted the chainsaw fight at the end of
Yeah.
the season, and
Yes.
That's
the thing
cool.
just fell apart. And
That's the perfect thing to fight Ball with. Is
It is.
chainsaws, baby.
It was just something, it was something new and different, and
Oh, yeah.
that's of course what we're always looking for.
Nothing wrong with a chainsaw fight.
That's beautiful.
It is.
Cheater.
Ash against the ropes now.
Oh, that was good.
Kind of
Rope-a-dope.
leads
Come
up,
on,
leads up
Ash.
to
Rope-a-dope.
another little Evil Dead-y kind of shot right here.
I love this.
Yeah, Rick,
yes.
you like these. They're
I love
follow
those.
cams.
Yeah,
It's like floto cam.
yeah. Look, I'd love to do more of that sort of stuff, but television schedules are hard to kind of do a whole bunch of those Evil Dead-y kind of. You slip them in when you can.
Yeah, they're time-consuming shots. Well, I guess this is the big goodbye. Well, it's been a good run.
I failed the world.
We won a fuck ton more than we lost, Ash. That's not failure.
You know what? It's always an afterthought. I never know why, but like I look at you, Dana, there, and it's happened on other shows too. I always don't know why I don't put blood in your mouth. Because you got this great beat up face, and then you got these pearly white teeth. And every time I watch it, I always go, "Ooh, why didn't I put some blood in her mouth?"
Note to self: I'm gonna blacken my teeth so I don't get any more blood in my mouth.
You're gonna have bloody teeth for the whole season coming up.
I'm gonna use Buca de Beppo pasta sauce.
Rope-a-dope. Watch the rope-a-dope here. Ash is crazy like a fox.
What is it? What was she like in the sack?
Yeah, boy, I fooled you.
Yes.
Sorry, Bill.
Yes.
Sorry, kids.
Wow. You immortals are so gullible. Shit.
And I love that that's what you had done to Ruby at the end of season 1 too. Like it mirrors each other. I love it. What?
So she kind of screwed him by altering the deal with the book. You know, he thought he had it all locked up, and
Right.
and it's due to her actions that she screwed him.
But we don't really know how the deal was altered, right?
No, we
That's
just know
coming
that
up.
she honored the deal. He made a bet. He thought he'd cheat his way out of it, but she said, "No, you're gonna keep this deal."
Rick, every time you shoot an episode, the entire cabin falls apart and burns and collapses.
I know, but this one we do it right.
was the-
We
this
do
was
it,
the
you know,
big
this
one.
is again, you're always looking for those big things, yeah. And you know that's that's all real carnage in a little New Zealand stage. So needless to say, the safety is
Well, fire always
always
is
a big
tricky.
priority in these scenes.
I hate fire. I hate working with fire. It's just,
Yeah.
it'll kill you. It does look
But
great.
it always looks great.
It
It
looks great,
does.
especially in this.
I like the chimney belch
and this
there.
is a good credit to Tim Capper and the visual effects guys who just
It's awesome.
did a
Bravo.
great job of imploding that. Yeah.
Well, I hope nobody got hurt.
Oh, there's your visual
Oh.
candy.
Yeah, that's very
There's
cool.
little sparks
I
flying.
know, it's such a real
Right?
moment between them. If only Pablo was there. Okay, which reminds me. Okay, Ray wants me to mention this. Ray had apparently asked Rick and you, Rob, as well, if he could be naked in this scene. And he's been working his body, he said, the whole season to get to this moment. You both said yes. And I guess you must have filmed him and shown his butt.
Yep.
He said he was so disappointed he didn't show it. He worked so hard on his butt.
I know. I knew I'd always hear from Ray one day about when he finally saw this and saw that his ass was.
And most actors are like, you ain't showing my butt.
Right.
And
I
Ray's
think
the
Ray-
opposite. Where's my butt?
Ray's been telling since the audition, he told Sam, I want to run through the woods naked. And so he thought this was his moment. It's like, well, season 3, Ray.
This is another improv here, Bruce.
Yes. Remember that?
Well,
Rick,
he
I
could
remember-
be faking. He could be lying. It's been a long day.
Right.
That was fun. Look, Ray's ass didn't make the cut
Right.
because it simply didn't cut. It wasn't because his ass looked. It just the tempo of the scene. It just simply didn't work.
Right.
So
And that
We
leaves
tried
us
and
a
it
little
just didn't
something to
happen.
look forward to in the future.
yeah.
But FYI, everyone should know Ray's body and ass is
Ray's
amazing.
ass
I
is
just have to say
dimpled
that.
and hard.
And then we have a parade and everything is wonderful.
Everything's
back
okay
in Elk
now.
Grove. And we're present day. I could tell because the cheerleaders are no longer in the 80s with their like big long
Hey, I got to
tops.
give a little shout out to the extras. A lot of times in movies and TV shows, they suck and they don't listen and they don't know what's happening and they don't pay attention. And our Kiwi extras were really good inside the bar in the earlier sequence, earlier episodes.
Yes.
And now here in this final one, you know, we actually had to tell them they had to listen to his speech and react a certain way, and they had to kind of play with me. And they did a great job, just great.
Yes. That band really
Yeah.
played. Those cheerleaders did how
Yeah.
many of those flips
Well,
in the
and
air?
wasn't it was it the MSU?
And there's a little
fight
tiny
song?
Ash in the front row.
You gotta have that.
Yes, MSU fight song.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta have it.
My favorite is the little tiny Ash right in the
Yeah, that
front.
kid was
Oh, it
cute.
makes me so happy. We'll show him. And Rick, this was like a ton of crane shots. There were so many. I feel like there were so many shots for this one too.
Well, it was. It was just that typical. You know, we had 300 extras, and then we did some quadrant shots, which extend them out to look like 900. It wanted to be the entire town wanted to show up. We didn't want it to look like the party that nobody came to. So we got a bunch of extras, and then you just start hosing it down and getting all the pieces that are needed. But it was because it was a 1 day, not even a 1 day thing. It was kind of like a just
Half
after
day.
halftime. So it was a sprint to get all this stuff.
And we shot kind of a clean version of this speech and then a dirty one because in the shots with the little kids, I tried not
Oh,
to
yeah.
swear too horribly. And then when it was just
Yeah,
my
that's right.
shots, I was like, okay, forget it.
Wait, I'm sorry. I just noticed this. The Ash statue has a baseball glove.
You just now
Who has a
noticing
baseball
this?
glove?
glove. Your Ash statue has a baseball glove for. Is that like the wooden hand? No, wait, it's the real hand.
Well, it's a
Right
low
next
budget
to
town,
right
man.
next to Linda. It's a base.
Yeah, they did what they could. They put it together.
Look at the baseball mitt. Oh God.
Yeah.
And Bruce, don't you say at some point early on, like, I just want a statue, there's going to be a statue in my honor?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I'm drunk in the car.
Episode 1, yeah.
I
Thanks,
love that.
Brock.
Oh.
Thanks, Lee.
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
Oh. It's a Linda that made it. Linda made it finally.
That's
Linda
right.
B.
Now she's going to give me a little sugar. I can tell from my lips that we've rehearsed. That's important.
I never expected any of this.
This is like 24 hours after the death of her husband.
And her daughter.
Hey, life
Guys,
goes on,
don't
guys.
overthink it. It's Evil Dead. Don't
Roll with
overthink
it.
it.
Don't overthink it.
Life
Because I'm sitting here
expectancy is
thinking
real
about the
short
time
out
travel
here.
and going, what do the people think now?
We had to kind of bend the normal time travel rules for our meme.
The Back to the Future time travel do not hold here.
No, not here.
Forget it.
What?
Everything is
How are
wrecked
you
now.
alive, Evil 80s Ruby?
Yeah.
What?
Crazy.
Just when you thought.
This is a callback for those people who are not listening or paying attention. This is the original song from the first Evil Dead that died slowly in the basement. And it's dying just like the other one because we slowed it down and killed it and then just went with just a dead wind track. So that's good.
Yep.
But a lot of people didn't know about this hidden moment. I love this
is a
secret
fun
moment.
little,
So if you're watching, don't turn it off yet.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Season 2, Ash versus Evil Dead. Stick around for Season 3. We're coming like a freight train. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you, Bruce.
Kimball.
Hey, look what I found.